MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Huskies and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Geraldo Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So now here is Jimmy Pate. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Now it'll be Jude Arias. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early look. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in next, Larry Rodriguez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. 1-0 the count. Haight at second. Arias at first with no outs. Now it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
He's set and the pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Henry.
Into the box now, Henry Ramirez. He's right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the right
Digging in will be Salvador Valencia. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone up into the second deck. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Damian McGee.
So now to the plate, Damian McGee fouled off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate now, Joe Lancaster, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Brooklyn is out in front 5-0. Jeffrey Hanahan will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now at the plate is Lucius Dill. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Lucius Dill.
And the pitch. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Now the 2-0.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Dane Kim trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Kim, the former Royal, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom. That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting third.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Howard Kroon trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Here comes the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Edgar Abreu.
The first baseman, Edgar Abreu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 delivery.
Off the plate, ball one.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Texas. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Cliff Rush.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, Jimmy Pate. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Pate bats left but throws right and stands 5-7. He's in year one of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Runners back. The 2-0 on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Oh, I love that right there. That's a well-executed pitch down and away in a hitter's count with count leverage. Woof. Nice spot right there.
Count still full, 3-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Willie De La Cruz is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. 0-1 the count. Rush over at second. Pate on at first with nobody out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Next to dig in, Larry Rodriguez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. De La Cruz playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
No strike.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Nathaniel Mackey. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Striding forward now is the DH, Lewis Wells. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Well.
Now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
There's not too many that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Hanahan is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the center fielder.
So next to the plate for Texas, Ray Hernandez. Pitch on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
1 out, nobody on. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Next to stand in is Lincoln Humphreys.
Humphrey.
He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. Ramirez moving to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready now is Henry Ramirez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
The catcher, Henry Ramirez.
Pitch on the way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Wynn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Damian McGee. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Ramirez stands at first with 1 out. Again, another foul ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Joe Lancaster, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That misses 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Up next, Cliff Rush. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Rush.
First offering. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Leading off the inning, it'll be Vernon Barrios.
Leading off
they could
for
use
the
a spark
Rangers,
from him here.
The left fielder, Vernon.
Now here's the first offering. Barrios, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do.
The right
middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Richie Wynn stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Lucius Dill is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He'll try again. 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Jimmy Pate.
The left fielder, Jimmy Pate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
2-0.
Three and 0 now. Jude Arias will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4. Now to the plate, here is Jude Arias. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's the ball.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Count even at 2-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Next to hit is Larry Rodriguez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
So a full count now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball
Now
4.
batting, designated hitter, Nathaniel.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Mackey. Flew out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look. Now the pitch.
3-0 the count.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
And now Now in the box, Henry Ramirez singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
That evens it up 1-1. Rodriguez on second. Mackey on at first with 2 down. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dane Kim, and they could use a spark from him here.
The shortstop, Dane Kim.
And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Did in the air out to left. Haight is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Howard. He flew out in his last AB. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but
The
not as
baseman,
impressive
number
as
9.
it used to be. Professional
Edgar.
hitters can catch up with that, so
Abreu.
it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Edgar Abreu swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rangers set down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And now here is Salvador Valencia.
Leading off for the Huskies, the right fielder, Salvador Valencia.
First delivery to him. Liner in there for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Nobody out, runner on first. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Joe Lancaster is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Valencia leads off first with 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
He's set. Here it comes. Cliff Rush is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jimmy Haight. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
In now, Jude Arias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Wynn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Huskies on top 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production at this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now batting, center fielder, Ray Hernandez.
To the plate now, Ray Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
2-0. Outside, that's a ball.
Lincoln Humphreys will be next. He loses him on ball 4.
The catcher, number 33.
So now to the plate, Lincoln Humphreys. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
No, that's down.
Misses, ball 2. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball to second, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Vernon Barrios is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Stepping in once again is Larry Rodriguez.
Leading off for Brooklyn, the center fielder, Larry Rodriguez.
First offering. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Here's a pop-up now. Kim has a play. 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Nathaniel Mackey. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
So the next to bat will be Henry Ramirez. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors. Now at the plate here is Richie Wynn. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Lucius Dill is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the... I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 7-1. Junior Benitez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 25.
At the plate now is Joe Lancaster. Now here's the first offering. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Kim is calling for it. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in next, Cliff Rush. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up, Jude Arias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on the way. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman.
The third baseman,
Kroon.
Howard Kroon.
First offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And it's 1-1. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Full count now, 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman,
now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Edgar Abreu, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there.
Now
that's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate, Lewis Wells. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the 3rd base umpire. He's gone. Rangers set down in order. They're down 7-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Larry Rodriguez.
For the Huskies, the center fielder, Larry Rodriguez.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to hit, Nathaniel Mackey. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And there's ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The catcher, number 35.
Into the box, Henry Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now back to the right field, Salvador Valencia.
So now to the plate, Salvador Valencia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Ramirez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Here's the 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. This is in the air to left field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run.
Now
home half of the 8th coming up. The Huskies are out on top 8-1. Joe Walsh will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
For the Rangers,
now to bat, Ray Hernandez. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Oh. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
3-1. Lincoln Humphreys waits on deck. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Popped him up. Arias shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The catcher, number 33, Lincoln Humphreys.
Standing in now, Lincoln Humphreys, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Vernon Barrios, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Stepping in now, Richie Wynn, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Another one sent foul. And he misses there, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see.
High and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now an 8-2 game.
Now back, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lucius Dill ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Barrios at second with 2 down. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and two now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Pops this one up. McGee trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Just hung in there on that one.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. J.J. Kinney comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kinney.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Joe Lancaster.
The first baseman, Joe.
From the stretch.
Lancaster.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Kinney has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Into the box now, Cliff Rush. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
He's set and the pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runners on first with one down. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Barrios is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be Jude Arias. And now the first pitch. Two out with a man at first. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dane Kim.
For the Rangers, the shortstop, Dane.
First pitch on its way.
Kim.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rangers, Howard Kroon. He bounced out last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman, number
so
9.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Edgar Abreu. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-2 tonight's final. Brooklyn jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeffrey Hanahan earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Geraldo Hernandez lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score